Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Morning.
I'm going to let a few people get in here real quick, as usual, before I get into the update part of our live today. I'm going to give you guys a heads up. Me and Jen are going to be on the road by the end of the day. I'm waiting to get my kid off the bus. I want to say bye to him before I leave. I was going to do it this morning after I dropped him off, but I want to see him one more time. So I'm greedy. I like time with my kid, and that's how it is. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and give you guys another update on what's going on. There's been a few different things happening. There was a possibility that the Cash App might have been compromised. So we have changed the Cash App, and all of that stuff is going to go to Americans for America still. It's just that the other Cash App couldn't be trusted. There might have been a problem with it, so we just got rid of it, started another one so we can avoid issues. But good morning, everybody. That's the one thing. There's a bunch of little stuff that's going on. I think there was some miscommunication. I'm going to be going up to East Palestine with Jen on the 11th. So we're going to go up there like independently, not with A4A. I will be networking for A4A and doing some other things, but not with the donations or nothing. I'm just going to go up with Jen independently and help out. So A4A is not going to East Palestine this early in the game. We need time to plan and get donations together and logistics. So we're going to be going to 26th. So if you guys are in the area, March 26th, we'll be going to East Palestine. We're going to be doing donation drive again. We're going to be doing all of it. So if you want to start that now and get ahead of it, that's cool. If not, you can wait till it gets closer. But me and Jen will be going up on the 11th just to check everything out and try to help the Nationwide Freedom family. They have an event going on up there, so I want to get in touch with them and see what else they're going to need when they're done, and how else we can help. So, you know me, I'll get my hands dirty. I'll go in there and move some stuff around and help with logistics or whatever they need. So that's what I'm going to offer. But there's a couple other things. There's a website being worked on right now for A4A. The 501(c) is being set up. What else? There's a whole bunch of little stuff. Nothing else really too major. That's about all I can think of right now, I think. But yeah, there's a couple little changes that have happened, so we just want to bring everybody on board. Americans for America Foundation is now a trademark name. So it's now a trademark name. We trademarked it, going to register the whole nine. We're trying to avoid complications that other groups may run into. So we don't want to have any of those complications. This is a completely selfless service. So we don't want any credit for it. The thank yous are nice. We do appreciate it, but you guys should be thanking each other. You guys are the ones that make this happen. If it wasn't for you guys at home, like I've said a million times, Brian, myself, AJ, and Denise, we wouldn't have anything to bring up there. So it's not us, it's you guys. And that's who should be getting the credit, is the people at home, helping the people at home. We're just, like I said, entities that deliver the stuff up there. It's a selfless service. So there is no king on a throne. There is no hierarchy. There's no people in a bus overwatching. Everyone is boots on the ground when it comes to this. And there's a lot of people in the background doing a lot of work. Big shout out to Randy Barber and Carolyn for doing all your work that you guys are doing and behind the scenes. There's a lot of groups that might be joining up with us now. Assisting us, or all of us assisting each other. We're not asking anybody to swear allegiance or anything to Americans for America. It's a very open group. Everyone is welcome as long as you can behave yourself. And that's trying to put it nicely, as long as you can behave yourself, you can play nice with others, you have an open mind, and you're willing to take suggestions and things like that, there's no reason why things can't be worked out and problems can't be solved together. But if you're one of those people who are just out for the recognition, you're the clout chaser, you want to be the big kahuna, all right? You want to be the guy in charge or the girl in charge. There's no room here for a king. Okay, the people run the show. everybody, America. We listen to you guys when you have your voiced opinions. We listen and we modify, okay? We want to appeal to everybody. Everyone is welcome. I've said it a million times. Black, white, red, blue, gay, straight, doesn't matter what you are. I don't feel ashamed saying any of those words either. I know people get weird now saying words like that, like black or white. Well, I mean, that's what they've made it for the last couple hundred years, so that's how I'm going to refer to it. Gay or straight, that's how I'm going to refer to it, because that's what we've been using for a couple hundred years, thousands of years, you know. So that's how I'll refer to it, and we're not against anybody. Like I was saying, everyone's welcome. The more you have questions, the more you're welcome. We want to know what your questions are. What are the questions of the people out there that have reservations or second thoughts about helping or participating with a group? What are your reservations? What is your concerns? Because we'd like to fix those concerns. We want to make you guys understand that there is nothing behind the scenes where there's shadiness going on or anything like that. I know that there's a bad taste in your guys' mouth from last year with TPC and how they took advantage of people. There is no excuse for what they did to everybody. They dragged them across the country twice. And there was no results. I know there was a lot of networking and a lot of good things that happened from it, but there wasn't actually an effective thing that happened because of it. TPC never reached their goal. They ended up leaving and abandoning people in different states across the whole country, and I'm going to call them out for that. You know, and if they're not bringing that up on these panels and these meetings and things like that, they should be ashamed of themselves. And they know who they are. And I'm not saying your name specifically because I'm going to give you an opportunity to fix that problem. You should come out and say, I know you did one time, but you should come out and say again, every time you get online, you should have to apologize, because the American people are pissed off about what happened. We had a good opportunity to change the country, and we were taken advantage of. And if that's not the case, that's how we feel, and you should fix that. But yeah, long story short, A for A isn't anything like that. I am a part of this. I'm one of the lead organizers, and I have an obligation to you guys to not let what happened to these other groups happen here. So there won't be any of those P words hanging around kids. There won't be any donations going missing. There won't be anybody buying brand new cars and dirt bikes and electric scooters and staying at Airbnbs because of this donation platform. No one's going to be doing any of that. You guys aren't going to see any of that. All you're going to see is people helping people. You're going to see your money getting donated, and then you're going to see the total that was donated. We're going to take that total, spend every dime of it on donations, and then bring that to the people that need it. And you're going to watch us hand it out. We can't be any more transparent with you guys. And if we can, please give me any kind of heads up. Come to me with your concerns. You guys can get a hold of me at jerseyj2022@gmail.com. If you guys are hearing rumors, if you guys are hearing some side chatter about maybe this happened or that happened, you can come to me personally. You know, email me and get in touch with me. You can also get in touch with us on the Jersey Freedom Fighters on Facebook, or through Jen, you know, so you guys can do that on the side. But if you want, get in touch with me and voice your concerns. Voice your concerns to us. If not me, then Brian or AJ or Denise, but voice your concerns to us. If you think there's something shady going on, come directly to the source. Come directly to the source and ask us. I have no problem answering questions. I've been nothing but 100% open with you guys. And if there's a problem going on, I let you guys know that there's a problem going on, and we take care of the problem. If there's people out there looking for fame and fortune, we're going to get rid of them. This isn't about fame and fortune. I've said it before. It is a selfless service, okay? You are not supposed to get recognition for this. This is something like the military does. The military goes in, fights a war, and it's a thankless job. That's their job. Their job is to go out and fight the war. They don't need a thank you. When you guys thank them, it's appreciated, no doubt, but that is their job, and they understand that as soldiers. So we want to be your soldiers. We want to be the people that stand up for you and speak for you. We want to make sure that your voices are heard. And the people in East Palestine right now are going through some major stuff. Their dam just broke that was holding back the toxic water, and it's now leaching into their water systems. The EPA, I believe, has put out a notice letting people know that if they're being affected, to please contact the train company, because they have accommodations and money set aside for those people. there's a contract thing they want you to sign. All right, so if you're listening to this and you're from Ohio or Pennsylvania and the train company's contacting you, do not sign anything. Don't sign anything at all. Go get a lawyer immediately and bring that. You want paperwork. You want a copy of that paperwork they're trying to give you. If you sign it or not, it was offered to you. You should be able to have a copy of that paperwork. And if not, then there's something shady going on. So you should have a copy of that paperwork. You should give it to a lawyer. A lawyer's going to jump all over it because it's a slam dunk case. Slam dunk case. You guys, do not sell out. Do not sell your lives out for a couple dollars. This train company needs to be held responsible for what they've done. And what they've done is poisoned a whole neighborhood, a whole community, a huge section of our country that we can't get back due to unreliable people. So we need to do this right, okay? If one or two sell out, it's going to hurt the rest. So don't sell out. Don't let them buy your property for pennies on the dollar, okay? If they're offering you face value for your house, you want more. You want 10 times more. Why? Because they can't replace memories. They can't replace you growing up in that house and raising your children in that house. They can't replace your family dying in that house. You may have family members buried in your property. If you have a big enough property, you may have things there that you cannot physically move to another location, things that are important to you, things that you cherish. So there's no reason why this place should be able to just take that from you for cheap. And I'm saying it like that because I don't want you to sell out. I don't want you to sell out. I want you guys to fight. And the more of you that stay and fight, the bigger results you will get. You cannot sell out. Don't sell out. These people are banking on the fact that you guys have gone broke over the last 3 years because of all the bullshit going on. They're banking on that. They're banking on you guys needing money that bad. Well, guess what? What are they going to do? Come in and kick you off your yard if you can't pay the bills because they destroyed your town and your community and your business and your house? What are they going to do? Kick you out? I guarantee the freedom fighters will be there to stick up for you. I guarantee it. I'll be outside your house and I'll tell them you got to go through us to get to them. You're going to kick them out of their house after you went making them go broke and then offered them a crap deal to buy them out? Hell no. I say you guys stay and fight. And if you stay and fight, I guarantee I will be there to stay and fight with you. And I know there's a lot more people out there that are willing to come out and stand up for you. So don't think you're alone. You have not been left behind. I took an oath. I don't leave people behind. I don't leave anyone behind. So it won't be happening on my watch. So if I have anything to do with this, guys, you know, and I do have a little bit to do with it now. I want you guys to know that you guys have been listening to me for a year bitch about all the bad things that are going on with all the other groups, what I disliked about them, why I couldn't get behind them. This group will be nothing like that. You guys won't have to worry because I'm on the job 24/7, man. And you know that good people are involved in this. AJ Andrews been in the freedom movement for almost 40 years. The guy's in so many different militias and groups that when it comes to security and comes to logistics, this guy, I don't have to worry about a damn thing. AJ Andrews got it handled. Denise behind the scenes running the Facebook page, getting everybody together, contacting the groups. Unbelievably talented. Denise, I don't think she gets enough credit because you guys probably aren't hearing about her too much. I just got to know Denise, so I'm loving her. I'm absolutely loving her. She's a very strong woman. She has a strong personality, and she will tell you how it is. And if you don't like it and it hurts your feet, she's going to stomp all over them. So we have very strong people in this group. And I don't even have to tell you about Brian May. You guys have seen Brian since Lot B down at AFC. He became one of our staples in that little community that we had. He was there to help us every time we needed help. Brian would tow the trailers. He would take the garbage. He would bring the water. I can't even tell you the countless things he did for other people individually, and I'm not going to get into that because I have respect for people and I'm not bringing you into this, but that guy is priceless, man, and he has the heart of gold. He's like a giant teddy bear that will rip your head off if you piss him off, but I've never seen that, and hopefully we never have to. But Brian is very, very strong man, and he's a very tough dude, and when it comes to this country, he's willing to, you know, jump on that sword for it. So between those guys and me, we are not going to let this become some piece of crap group that gets infiltrated by, you know, people out for themselves, or anybody that wants to do something nefarious and try to take others out with them. We're not doing none of that. We have a very, very strong platform that we're running right now, and it all includes everybody. Everyone's included. So if you have an opinion and you need to let us know, like, hey man, we think what's going on is a little weird, can we have more clarity? No problem. No problem. I mean, at any point in time, if somebody wants to question how much is in the Cash App, ask us. Ask us. I'm sure it's not a big deal to post our Cash App up and see the running total of what we got. It's not a big deal. These things are very possible. Just ask. We don't know what you guys want unless you say something. So I'm asking you to say something. So when you have an issue or you have a problem, please jump in and say something. Keep in mind, I've had the sun in my face for about 10 minutes.
I tried to...
Mona, go on the A for A page now. I can't be an admin on the page because I don't have a Facebook. Yeah, I don't have a Facebook, so my name won't light up in blue as Jersey J because I don't use Facebook. We do monitor the page through Jen's channel, but I don't have a Facebook, so I wouldn't come up with as an admin. I am an admin. I mean, essentially, I just don't. I don't mess with Facebook at all. So they take care of all the admin stuff. If they need help with it, I'm sure they would ask. But as of right now, everybody is delegated positions, and they all have their jobs as well as I do. And this is one of them right here, is letting you guys know what's going on. Another one of my jobs is contacting media, contacting and publicizing the channel and trying to get everybody over to the foundation and find them. So that's part of my job. What is the page? It is Americans for America Foundation on Facebook. And if Jen is available to help, maybe she can drop the link in the chat real quick. But yeah, so we're moving on things, guys. There was relationships that were made and plans talked about with certain people. And without trying to get into too much detail, Mona, I think you understand where I'm going with this. You might want to reach out to the organizers of Americans for America, because some people on the backside, no longer have, any kind of decision-making possibilities here. So you might want to get in touch with us if you have some ideas or you want to do something, Mona. Whatever was going on before, whatever happened, it's all changed. So you might want to get in touch with me or, AJ or Brian or somebody to go over what you got going on. But yeah, we want to include everybody. But like I said, if there's groups out there trying to self-promote through our group, and you guys are trying to use us to, build your channel or your group individually, we're trying to steer away from that. We're trying to make this about the American people. If your group is credible and it is great, then it will automatically grow in time. We're not here to be a springboard for people to get their name out there so that way they can do their own thing. And we know who they are, and we're keeping them very short leash. We just want to make sure everybody's happy and everybody knows what's going on and stay informed. There's groups out there that have already tried to take credit for the things that we've done, and they can't. So all right, you've been contacted by Brian. That's good. All right, Brian's the one you're going to need to talk to about this, Mona. All right, just so you know. Brian is the contact now for this, or as well as I am, or Denise, or AJ. So just as an update for you, okay? Then that's coming right from me. All right. Oh, thank you, Jerry Jerish. I love you, man. I'm in the chat now, guys. I can see you. I was just rambling before. I had to get out what I was getting out, and I wanted to make sure everybody was on the same page before I jumped in and started answering questions and things like that. But like I said, if you do, now's a great time to ask those. I forgot what I was watching yesterday. I was going to bring something else up, but I forgot what I was watching. Oh, Oh, I heard there was another train derailment, and there was another building, a steel mill or something like that, a metal factory that lit on fire. So in the meantime, before we get up to Ohio, I believe Jen and I are going to go and try to check out some of these scenes and some of these incidents that have happened, and try to talk to the locals and see how that's affected their area and if they need help. So me and Jen are gonna cruise around a little bit, and we're gonna see how we can help out. As for Americans for America, or just us individually, Jen and I, how we could be an assistance to these towns that have been affected by these other train derailments and these other fires and these other chemical spills. How are there any similarities between what happened in Ohio and these other places? Most of them happening in Ohio, by the way. A lot happening in Ohio. And if you guys don't know, please look it up. There are several incidents that happened in the last week. What is this? Food Distribution Center of New York. Okay. All right. Mona, done working on your end, getting the word out. Awesome, Mona. That's good. But just remember, make sure you're contacting the right people, because we need to get in touch with the right ones, so me and Brian and everybody know what's going on your end. But yeah, everybody's help is appreciated. Even the kitchen, even the kitchen's help is appreciated. They're still doing stuff to help out, which is great. We had brought it up in a different chat room the other day. There are things that need to be worked on, and if they're not worked on, they will be detrimental to the whole group and the whole movement. So we're trying to make sure that these things are hammered out and they're polished out before that we get any further, to avoid any kind of conflict and crashes and all that stuff. We don't want to have it uncomfortable at these events. But if other people want to make it uncomfortable, I'm okay with it. We're just going to keep it moving like it's not going on. But we won't deal with the vanity and the clout chasing and all that. So if that's what your group is about, then you can do your group thing, and we're going to do our group thing, and we'll see you at the events, and we'll support each other. But that's as far as it goes. I'm not doing the clout chasing. I don't support that, and we're not gonna from here on out. So if it's a me, I thing, it's gonna be out the door. We're not handling that well. So other than that, let's see. I made some upgrades to the off-grid mobile here. I don't even know what to call this thing. Maybe a disaster response vehicle. We can call it that now, right? I got it full of like off-grid stuff and assisting tools and all that. So we'll just call it a disaster relief vehicle. But it does have some strobes on it now. I was able to find some really cheap stuff. Some guy was like basically giving them away on Facebook. So I picked up these rear strobes, and I got a nice lamp the other day in Ohio for half price at Walmart on clearance because the box was ripped open. I go for the deals, guys. I'm not gonna lie or hide nothing. But some of these things are very important because of what we're involved in. So when we show up and we're doing these convoys and things like that, I want to be able to block off intersections and help out with the convoys and the donation sites and things like that. So these things will come in handy. I have the spotlight for trying to organize things. Maybe we need to shoot the light into the back of a semi so we could see at night when we're loading, or we're lighting up the site so that way we can set it up, or somebody can't see their keys on the ground, whatever, who knows. But there's possible uses. So I buy things that are going to be completely useful for every situation we get in. What's that? I need to get a light bar. Hold up. Why don't we go over this real quick since we're in Walmart parking lot. Let's go over the additions I added to this thing, and they were fairly cheap. And where's my button, babe? Where's the button? Hold on, guys. Here, I'm gonna put these on. And then there it is. All right, Wendy. Hold on. I can't see the screen very well, so let me do this. All right. So here's the rack. I got everything all painted up nice. The light bar's on. So we got the light bar. We got a Jersey Jen, of course. It's the We the People edition. But that's the light bar up there. I got solar panels in the windows here. And I got some new flashers just to keep everybody safe. And then in the back of the bug out vehicle, you'll see this wood frame. The wood frame holds plywood and the mattress goes on top of it. So if we had to, we could ditch the trailer and live right out of this thing. It wouldn't be very comfortable, but it would be useful. And in the back here, we have solar panels, a solar charger, power inverter, gas heater. There is a porta potty toilet, a camper potty in the back there. There is a box of food. There's a box of cooking equipment. So I have a little cooktop. Everything runs off of a propane tank. Extra batteries. I got 2 extra batteries in this in the back here. I do have a trickle charger. So while I am plugged into the generator, I use the power from the generator to trickle charge the batteries. So that way we have full power when we go somewhere. I am still in the process of building this thing as a bug out vehicle. So I'm in the process of still building it. I'm acquiring parts as I go. A lot of people are helping out with helping me get stuff. I know I got AJ's trying to get me up to New York because he has like a whole like shed of stuff for me. But yeah, the rack's up. I got the CB antenna. The antenna's not hooked up to the radio yet because I have to get some fuses. Oh, that's what I could do while I'm at Walmart. Awesome. So that's what I'm going to do after my live is I'm going to go get fuses. But yeah, the bug out vehicle's coming along pretty good. You guys remember when I started working on this thing, I don't know, I guess last year, right? No. Okay, we're going to hang out here for a minute. So, you guys remember when I first got this thing, it wasn't running right. We had to put a bunch of parts on it to get it out of the driveway. We finally got it rolling on the road, and now I've been acquiring things as we go. This cap I got right here, it was 75 bucks. It was ratty ass painted, half falling apart. I got some new pieces in it now, as you guys can see. I just opened this up and it just opens up. No more vice grips, no more of that silly shit. There's the CB antenna. It's okay for the range that I get on it, but I do need to upgrade my equipment as I go. All right, well, we got some action, Jackson. Woo! Man, I missed the fire department. Those were good old days, man. But yeah, there's little upgrades. The locks. I fixed the lock so I can lock the tailgate now, so that way nobody can jump in and try to take my stuff. And there is going to be a mace dispenser right here. There's going to be a little pump, like a windshield wiper pump sprayer right here. So that way if somebody does open this, there's going to be a trigger right around the sides of the door somewhere, a release trigger that will turn on the mace spray. So when you open the back of this and you don't turn off that mace sprayer, you're going to get sprayed in the face. And that's for all the friendly people who like to break into vehicles. There's a lot of cool upgrades we're going to do on this thing too. Deployable spike strips, the whole nine. You know? People want to chase vehicles, something might drop out underneath your tires. You got to be careful, man. There's some crazy people out there. Angelina, really? That would be great. I'm just getting in the chat again, guys. Yeah, the light bar is a new one. We just put that on, me and Joey, the other day. I got that for $30, guys. It was an $85 light. I got it for 30 bucks. And yeah, I'm bragging about it. You know why? Because I didn't have to spend $80 on that light. And it strobes and super bright. Jen loves it. When we drive at night now, she can actually, I'll flip it on the back roads. And she, with no, you know, there's no street lights. And she could see like it's daylight out. We just can't use it on the regular road because it will blind the hell out of anybody coming our way. But yeah, I'll swing by and hang out, Angelina. We'll check that out for sure because my stuff is a little outdated, I think. Thank you so much, Wendy. I couldn't have got here without you guys. It was a lot of your leads that helped us get to where we're at. So everyone else deserves the credit. Like I said, I just turned my camera on. I try to speak for you guys. I try to tell the world how you feel. I feel the same way, so it's easy. It's easy for me to relate. I'm tired of the bullshit that this country has given us in the last few years, and half my life, to be honest with you, has been bullshit with the government and trying to get ahead. And I think we've all been impacted and we've all been hurt, and we're all sick and tired of it. And it's time to do something about it. So Americans for America are trying to bring people together. We're trying to get this country unified to where we're not in each other's face. We're not hurting each other. We're not, going against each other. It's going to take all of us, everybody. So unless there's a major reason why you can't help, I'm asking everybody to get in and help. Everyone, left, right, gay, straight, black, white. If you drive a white car or a green car, if you like the daytime, if you don't like the daytime, if you eat pasta, if you don't eat pasta, every single person in the entire country is invited to be a part of this. And it's going to take everybody in this country to get it done. Yeah, those light bars are great. And Angelina, yeah, CBs, I really started getting into them when I was younger. And then I went years and years without playing with CBs. And then, the Convoy came up. And I got my hands on a portable. And then I got my hands on a mounted unit. Thanks to Trucker Tom, GWT333. On YouTube, guys, he hooked it up with a CB radio. And I still have it. It's actually in that box right there, that little black box. There's a whole bunch of little cargo boxes like that in here. That's how I organize my stuff. You got to stay organized, guys. If you don't, things get lost very quickly on the road. And guess what? I've managed to not smash my leg off of this more than twice. I'm waiting for the third. The third one's usually the worst. That's the full speed running around the back of the truck. Shin is busted. You're on the ground. You see stars. That's going to be that one. So I'm still waiting on that big one. But my kid got it. My kid got it the other day. He come around, I hear thump. I'm like, oh, you got the hitch. He goes, yeah. Are you good? That's a no. Okay. Can I have money? I'm going to go shopping with everybody at Walmart and go get fuses. One of those is good. There you go. All right, I'm going to take my coffee with me too. All right, guys, we're not going with a gimbal or anything into Walmart because if I bring a gimbal and stuff, it just gets real weird with people. I got 53% on the phone. We're going to go until my percentage goes down here. Hold on, I got to actually put you down. Hang out for a second. My shoe's untied. And I yell at my kid every day for tying his shoes, so I can't be the idiot running around with untied shoes now. That would be a hypocrite. We don't do that here. All right. Jesus Christ. Okay, here we go. Back into Walmart. Jen is polishing up some things before we go on our on the road. And we got to take care of a couple different issues that we have over here in Jersey. They're very simple issues to take care of. It's just other people on their end at doctors' offices and things like that. They don't really respond or do their job. They like to pass the buck a lot, Insurance companies, doctors' offices, hospitals, anything to do with medical, they like to just pass it along to somebody else. And I know everybody out there has had some kind of experience like that. So let's go find fuses. They're going to be like way more money than I want to spend. But I got a $20 bill in my pocket for fuses. So has to get done. Can't spend too much because I need it on the road. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Where everybody likes to dance. All right, let me know if I lose you guys, okay? And the music, I hate the music thing. The music, gotta talk over it. Gotta talk over the music. For some reason, YouTube is like Nazis with the music thing. So I got to keep talking over it. Or else they try to give me that little strike thing. What is up with the mask? Did we get a chemical spill around here or something? I don't understand what's going on. It went from like nobody wearing masks anymore to like definitely several people. All right. Clearance. I'm going to check this out first. Let's see what we got. It has to be absolutely necessary to buy here, so. And nothing. I don't need any hunting equipment. Oh, there's a whole other side. Are there fuses? Anybody want these small game tips? $7.38, guys. You can take a pheasant out with that. A rabbit. That's like a blunt tip. Ooh, there we go. There's the neck slicers right there, guys. Take that turkey head right off. Yeah, you hunters know what I'm talking about. To all the other people out there that don't like hurting animals, I'm sorry. All right, I'm not seeing what I need. So, no fuses and nothing I could use for the camper. So, next. What do you guys got going on in the chat there? Customer calling. All right. Brian May, good morning, sir. We're going to Walmart. Before I get on the road here, I need a few fuses. Backup fuses, I should say, because I keep popping them. My stupid ass wired something up, and I didn't put an inline fuse, so it was blowing the fuse behind it, and I got to correct that before it becomes a bigger problem. I don't want to have to rip wires out from under my dash on fire or nothing. Oh man, poor Brian. He called, he shows up, he shows me this bundle of wires, man. Almost lit his truck up. Thank God, man. Thank God you got to that. The poor man had to burn his fingers off, though. Let's see. I have a feeling I'm in the wrong spot. Here we go. Okay, guy. Here we are. And fuses. I need my random kit. That'll work. I need an inline fuse holder. That'll work. And what else? So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, this is a fuse right here, a fuse holder. And this right here would be the fuses. These guys are in your cars, 12 volt systems usually. And they blow instead of lighting your car on fire. So we need those. Those are important. And what truck is complete without zip ties? So we need some zip ties. What other kind of funky stuff they got going on here? They got anything on sale? Oh, we got clearance on the lights. Hold up. Okay, clearance on the lights. What are these doing? Nope, not liking it. Not liking those. I like the square ones. They don't have them. No. And they're not the same brand. There's the light bar. Ultra slim. That's $80. So this is the $80 one. It's a little bigger than the one I had. I think I got a 26 or something. But I don't think I need to be shopping for that unless it's on complete sale. One light, $17. I'm not seeing a deal here. You guys seeing any deals? Those little work light things are useless. The lumens on it. I mean, I need something like 1500 and up. And I don't think it's here. I'm going back to Ohio, and they have way better stuff up there. So shout out to Ohio Walmart. You guys are nicer, and you have more stuff and cooler stuff that you can't buy in New Jersey.
So I like it over there. I'm gonna come over there. They don't have the one light I'm looking for. Nope. You're gonna have to keep checking on Facebook Marketplace, man. It's the best spot ever. Tell you. You find people that are looking for that like $10 crack bag, and you're like, yo, I'll give you $5 for that thing, and they're like, okay, man. Sometimes. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. You won't go broke. That's the fastest way to ruin your life right there. Getting high. Oop. All right. Let's start it. Let's start moving out here. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. Squirrel, I can't wait, man. It's gonna be awesome. Red Squirrel Jr. Are you gonna come and hang out with me again? I don't know if we're coming to Hagerstown. We gotta talk about that for locations. But I'm not sure what's going on. It would be nice to do in Hagerstown, but I'd love to give them a break. Hagerstown, really, that town has done a lot for the freedom movement and for America in general. Just hosting the convoy last year and the donation drive that we put on already this year over there. So it's really nice that what happened. And we're trying to get the word reached out further. So we're hoping that another town would like to host. And if you guys are hosting a donation drive and you want us involved, please reach out to us. You can get a hold of us on Americans for America Foundation on Facebook. Also, you can hit us up through Jersey Freedom Fighters or jerseyj2022@gmail.com if you guys want to get in touch with me. Brian has contact information as well. Brian, you can drop that too if you want. Let's see. I can't believe I used to have like 25,000 zip ties in a box. And now I have to buy them. But good morning. Oh my God, look, everybody's coming in now. There's like, what, 63 of you? Good morning, guys. Thank you for joining. Look at that. We're under budget, too. I had a whole 20 for that. All right. What day are they having the employee Christmas party this year? I didn't get invited last year.
Actually have one? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I don't get invited if they do. I've been working here for a couple weeks now. I'm just kidding, though.
Usually not a Christmas.
Yeah, Home Depot does, though. I crashed it one time.
Really?
Yeah, I seen it at a hotel. A whole bunch of people showed up, like, and I jumped in there and I ate the food, and they're like, "You don't work here." I'm like, "I know, thanks." Yeah.
You're scared your own stuff.
Right? I might as well, right? I stock the shelves. I help customers. Hey, have a great day. Thank you. After you, ma'am. You got it. All right. Frederick or Mount Airy's possible. Okay, Bri. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, like I was saying, man, I don't want to put too much pressure on one town to be responsible, or one city to be responsible for donations every time. You know, there's a lot of people out there and a lot of groups out there that want to help out, and we want to get you guys all together, and that's our job, man, is to bring the people together. So if you guys want, reach out and try to get in touch with me. We'll figure out a donation drive in your area. We're trying to put together locations to where we can do stops and just keep picking up donations at your sites and bringing them up to East Palestine. So we're trying to figure out ways to work with the public to make it easier for you guys to get this done. So yeah, let me go see if Miss Jen is done over here. And we got some pieces to the puzzle. Ooh, darn, I did forget one type of fuse I needed, but I'll have to get that later. See my fog light, that light bar on top of my truck, it doesn't have a fuse in it. So that's what that little inline fuse I bought was for. So that way if I flip that on, I don't burn it out. See, that's got to go to that. And then I popped a bunch of fuses in my camper. How you doing, baby? You doing great? Huh? Oh, what time's that? Whenever he feels like coming in the office. That's good. Are you going to let them know that this is a huge inconvenience, and if somebody did their job correctly, maybe we wouldn't be having these problems? Well, they can't blame it on our friend now, can they? Because she's not there anymore. So, yeah, doctor's offices like to blame everybody else for their stuff. So Debbie says Altoona, PA would be great. They have a Walmart, Sam's Club next to each other in the same parking lot. That's nice. That's a good spot. I like that. Wendy, I need lights in my grill next. Yes, I do have a possible option to get those. I could get the light bar I want for the top of my truck, the little strobe, the yellow strobe, and the strobes I need for my grill. I can get those all for less than $50 if I just wait. So I have to wait. I do have to wait till I get the money for that too, because I'm not trying to spend every dollar. That's why I didn't buy anything in Walmart other than exactly what I needed. But yeah, what else, Brian? The Walmart in Waynesboro, PA, Chambersburg, PA, Martinsburg. Yeah, there's a lot of different sites, guys, everywhere, and we're trying to figure out who has a site already, like who's doing a donation already. We don't want to jump in on somebody's donation drive and just be like, hey, we're just going to set up here, and there's already something set up or in a different part of town or something. So we have to collaborate with and find out what they're doing and where they're going to be, and we don't want to step on toes. It's really just about bringing these groups together and bringing people together in general. That's the mission, is get this country back to helping each other and stop relying on everybody else and our government to take care of us, because they've obviously dropped the ball. And when it was time to step up and do the right thing, every time they don't do it, and we keep expecting them to do it. So the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So we must be fucking insane if we think the government's going to come out and help us. That's all I got to say about it, man. I mean, American people, we must all be insane then, because we'll all sit here and go, oh, when it happens in my backyard, the government will come help us. They'll come fix it. But they don't. They don't come. They don't come out. So we're still waiting. East Palestine's still waiting. Tammy's here. Good morning, Tammy. Tammy, you didn't miss much this morning. I was just giving up some updates on Americans for America. The foundation now is trademarked, and we had an issue with the Cash App. It may have been compromised, and we didn't want to proceed anymore with that Cash App possibly being compromised. So there is a new Cash App. It's much easier to remember too. It's a for A foundation with the Cash App, $ in front of it. So yeah, there could have been a cyber attack or something going on, and we didn't lose anything, thank God, but there was a warning that popped up. So we don't want to have any problems with that. We just want you guys to make sure to not use that other Cash App, because your money could be used incorrectly, because we're not sure what's going on with that Cash App, and we are no longer in control of it either. So we just want to make sure the money goes to the right people, and by donating to the Cash App $A for A Foundation on you can also find this information on Facebook on the webpage, on the what is that, the group page? Yeah, group. So you guys can also find that information on the group page. We are still accepting donations. All these donations will be going towards the victims of these disasters, and we're trying to help out everybody. Yes, air filters, water purifiers, anything you guys think can help these people up there. We're really trying to specify what they need. We're trying to figure out exactly what they need. So we're doing a lot of networking and talking to people in the neighborhoods, in the area. Water and air are two major things. I mean, and trying to use, can you lower the volume on that possibly? It just sounds like a machine gun going off back there. So basically, water is hard, because these people are trying to shower with bottles of water. They're trying to wash off with bottles of water. So one of my things I'm going to do is bring my shower that I've built to the East Palestine and try to show them how to build your own little portable shower, where you can use the bottles of water, fill up the cooler, and then a pump pumps it up and uses it as a shower. You can warm up the water,
The cooler keeps it warm, keeps it cool, keeps it whatever temperature. So it's pretty efficient. I made it. We used it in AFC. A couple people showered in it. A lot of people use it to stay cool. But it is an option. It fits right in your bathtub. You can use it right in your shower, your bathtub. Doesn't take up too much room. So it's a portable, easy thing. And I can optimize it. We can maybe try to see if the public would be interested in this thing enough to where I'm not going to patent it or anything. I don't want to make any money off of it, but I would be happy to see if donations went into building a few of these, maybe for the elderly or anybody like that people really have serious health concerns. They want to help people. Maybe we could put a couple of these showers together and give them to people that need it, So that's just me. That's not the A4A thing. That's just my own personal contribution. I'm trying to do something different outside the box. I think a little differently than everyone. I think more long-term. Long-term wise, are these wells going to be able to be used? Probably not. They're not going to probably be able to use the well water. They're probably going to have to end up piping in water to every house that remains, that people live in still in that town. Hopefully that people don't sell out. I'm just asking as a personal favor, man, to the rest of the people that have been affected to this. You will affect the results of everyone else if you take that deal. So don't take the deal. Don't listen to the train company. Don't listen to the government when they say they're going to help you. It's all bullshit and lies. They're going to try to pay you money to get you out of town. So don't do it. All right? Your property, your house, your belongings are special. And they should be treated that way. And if they're disrespected by some disgusting, cheesy offer, you should get your lawyer and get that paperwork and sue the crap out of them. There should be a class action lawsuit going on right now. There probably is. I should probably find out more info on that, huh? I'm going to look into that. There should be a class action lawsuit against Norfolk and the entities that were involved with the cleanup. But there should be. And if there isn't, then somebody should get on that. Life of Tammy, we're looking more for the people that are staying there. We're asking that the train company do the right thing and get all of these people water purification systems for at least one tap in their house that they could use clean water, and air purification for the home. That's what we're asking for the train company to do. It's a big ask. It's a big favor to ask them to do that, but in actuality it shouldn't be, because they're the reason for the mess. So they should be responsible for cleaning it up or held accountable for cleaning it up. So we're talking larger scale, Tammy. Right now, for the time being, I'm guessing a small an air purifier, or a water filtration system that can be mounted in the house. If those things are available, I'm sure there's people out there that need this more than others. Like there's some people, getting hospice, or they have caretakers or something like that. But yeah, there's probably a priority list, and the town would know who's probably on that priority list, or somebody, So I would like to get in touch with a lot of people and see who needs the most help, and let's help those people first. So the air purification and water purification are huge. We need to deal with that. But other than that, the supplies, everything that comes in is welcomed, but we're really trying to focus on that water and air. They need special water reverse osmosis water filters, $500, $1,000. Okay. Yeah, when it gets into the scientific or technical, excuse me. Oh, there goes part of my brain. So, yep. Anyway,
I just changed.
I'm back. What did you change?
I took the other one down and put theirs up.
Okay.
All
right. So yeah, thank you guys, appreciate that. So the scientific part of it, we're gonna let the professionals handle. We are trying to generate money to make that a possibility. So we are trying to get the funds together to deliver these home air purification and water purification systems. So we're trying to get that up and running for these people, because it's going to cost a lot of money to do that for everybody. And that's why we're asking Norfolk to do the right thing. Or the government could declare this a disaster and get FEMA involved and actually provide the right equipment and right supplies to the people that need it. That could be another option. But we pretty much know how that's going to go. For some reason, the American people have to fight tooth and nail to get what they absolutely deserved about a month ago. For some reason, they have to fight for that. So if you're going to fight for it, we're going to stand behind you and we're going to fight with you. We're going to help you fight for that. So Americans for America really want to bring attention to this town, and we want to bring attention to the fact that they need a lot of stuff. Jay, did you find someone to pick the hand sanitizer stations I told you about? No, I didn't yet. Can you let us know where that is in the chat, Brian? There may be someone in the chat. We got 70 people in here. There might be someone in the chat that could possibly help out, depending on where they were located. I don't have the text in front of me. I forgot. Do you have any official letter for A that I could print and show people? Like a letterhead, Tammy? I believe there's something in the works there. But yeah, absolutely. If anybody is available, we do have a load of hand sanitizer stations. There's stations like cleaning stations. Boonesboro, Maryland. 2 pallets of them new in the box. Is anyone down there in Boonesboro, Maryland available to bring 2 pallets full of hand sanitizing stations to East Palestine? I can't fit them in my truck, or else I would do it. And I don't even think I could break them down to fit in here. I'm looking right now, and I don't think I have enough room. I would try to make room if the worst comes to worst. But yeah, and it's legit. Oh, okay. Yes, Tammy, yes, for the group. There's an A for A letterhead, I think, that Brian can get for us. But yeah, the 2 pallets of hand sanitizing stations, guys. Public announcement: if anybody is available to help deliver those to East Palestine, Ohio, we really would appreciate it. Just reach out to me or Brian or AJ or Denise, and any one of us will be able to help you out. Oh, okay. If you just pick him up until he gets back to town. Brian, let me work on that in the back. If that's all we need to do, I might be able to drop my trailer when I get down in that area. And maybe I can bring them to a location to where, they'd be safe. I think I could do that. I didn't know if we needed to bring them all the way up there, but if we don't need to bring them all the way up, then I think I can do something with that. Yeah. Oh, wait, Debbie. Please read my comment above. What did I miss? Hi, Jen.
Hi.
Oh. Check on Altoona, Walmart, and Sam's Club if I could possibly need a date possible. Okay, so the 26th we're shooting for, Debbie, for the next event. So Brian's gonna take them to Ohio. Awesome. So if anybody could just help us transport the 2 pallets to a location where we can keep them for a minute. I could probably come up with a location, Brian, where we can keep them. I just maybe need somebody to help transport them. Yeah. So yeah, with those events, it's going to be around the 26th, Debbie, and we're going to try to get those donation sites set up. So, I mean, if anybody has locations that they know of that they're doing donations already, like other groups or anything like that, just relay the information to me or Brian or AJ or Denise, and we'll be able to, use that info to help organize our drop-offs or pickups or anything like that. Maybe we can help out in some way. But we don't want to jump into a town that's already throwing a donation site and throw a second one up. So we would like to help support in any way we can. It's just we don't want to overrun a town with a bunch of people trying to get money. So,
All right, let me go out here for a minute. Hold on 1 second. I gotta get out the car because Jennifer's on the phone. And hold on, we gotta let her talk. Go ahead, babe. All right, here we're gonna hang out and watch the mountains. All right. This is what I love about. Well, would you look at that? I accidentally lost you there for a second. I went and pressed my buttons. Yeah, Junior lives in Hagerstown, and Rob Lasagna. That's who I was thinking of for maybe helping out with the location. That's why I didn't really say anything yet, Red Squirrel Jr. I was trying to hit you up on the back and see if there was something we could do. Maybe drop the pallets off by the house or something for the night, or for a few nights. Debbie, yeah, this is part of the Appalachian Mountain Range. I'm up in North Jersey. The Appalachian Trail runs up over those hills there. I grew up in those woods. I grew up climbing on these mountains, exploring, learning bushcraft and survival skills, hanging out with my friends, helping them hunt and stuff. Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. Good morning, Sweet Caroline. But good morning to everybody. Thank you guys all for coming in the room today. If you haven't heard, Americans for America is now a trademark name. Bam, accomplishment. Next level achieved. We also have a new Cash App. Due to a compromise of the other one, we now have a new Cash App. It's more secure. It's better controlled. So we'll have that up. That's up on the webpage. It's also in the description of the video here. So if you guys are just tuning in, smack that like button. Yeah, why not? Thank you so much, Debbie. I appreciate the reminder. I keep forgetting. I don't really say it as much as I used to. Hit that like, share, subscribe, guys. But really, that's what it does take to get the word out. For those of you who don't know, the more likes, subscriptions, and shares and views that a channel has, the more they're put into people's news feeds. So the more you guys do for the channel, the more the channel can do for more people. So I really appreciate anything you guys do. And we'll have my original channel back, guys, in 5 days. 5 or 4 days. The original Jersey J channel will be back up and running. I don't think I'm going to play the game with YouTube as much as I used to. So I used to, I just blast music and not give a flying thing. But I got to modify a little bit. We need to keep this going and the momentum of it going. So we're not going to give anyone an opportunity to get strikes on my channel anymore. Anybody trying to do that is really going to have a hard time because I'm going to keep it clean and classy, baby. I don't know if you guys can see the NSA in the background here. Where is it? Can you see the giant satellite dishes? Where are they? Where are they? Right there. Giant satellite dishes. So, let me give you a little insight on these satellite dishes. They are part of a network that stretches out across this area over here. And those stupid satellite dishes connect the East Coast and West Coast, transmitting, data and things like that. So that puts us number 13 on the list to get nuked or bombed. 13. We're number 13 over here in New Jersey on the list of places to get bombed first. Lucky us, and I am sitting right next to that target. Yeah, baby. That shrapnel would tear through me faster than a bullet. Yes, they do. They do communicate with aliens.
Want to just go take care of the storage unit? Maybe everything will be taken care of by the time.
We could do that, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, guys, I'm pretty much done for now. Yes, thank you, Jerry Jerish. Thank you, Jerry Jerish. I appreciate that support, man. You guys really do a lot to help us out, and I don't forget it. We're gonna stay out here busting our ass. For you guys, me and Jen are going to be on the road. I'm going to be trying to check out different spots. If you guys have a suggestion and we're close, like Jay, you're close to this site that just blew up yesterday or a week ago, go check it out. awesome. Let me know. We're going to be doing our lives pretty much all day from the road. So tonight was going to be our last night kind of around the area. So we're going to start our lives off tomorrow. I still got to pick up my furnace. My furnace isn't done yet, but hopefully that gets done, because the heating situation in that camper without the furnace is a pain in the ass. And we've been burning through gas on that generator trying to keep it warm in there. So I got to get further south at some point, because this cold crap is for the birds and I ain't got feathers. So I love you guys so much. We're going to pan out to the clouds here as we go and have a good Monday. And remember, guys, be kind to each other. Take care of the crap and the BS. All right? If you see the BS going on, you see the lies, the clout chasing, things like that, don't feel free to call it out. Feel free, because some people need to be put in check. And it's okay to do that. It's okay to do that. And then once they're put in check, how they respond tells a lot. You know, if they respond and they go, yeah, you know what, he had a point. Maybe using trolls in my chat isn't a good idea. You know, maybe using troll mods in my chat isn't a good idea, because that's going to backfire really fast soon. And we're holding the dam back on that one. So just keep in mind, you know, we're giving everybody the option to help America help itself. And we can't do that when people stand in the way and try to stand on top of a hill and take credit for everything, or me, I. So the cloud chasing's gone. We're done with that. No one's out here making a buck. No one's out here getting famous. This is a selfless service, and if you can't get on board with the selfless service part, then I feel bad. There's a lot more you got to learn in life. But you should be out there having a good day and having fun, and not worrying about any kind of negativity, because the negativity is going to come and go. Your happiness, that's what's important. All right, so you guys have a great day. We're going to get out of here, and I'll probably see you tomorrow.